Welcome to this BEC podcast. My name is Rasmus Bæk, and on behalf of Badminton Europe, I am happy to invite two of the new stars on the European Tour, and not only the European Tour, but also the World Tour, Amalie Magelund and Freja. Ravn. Welcome to you.
Thank you.
Ladies, we have seen you doing good on the European circuit. We have also seen you doing good on the World Championship. Amalie, how is it for you and Freja actually at the moment?
I think we're doing very well at the moment. We are on a good track and we are playing some very good matches. So I think we're doing very well at this moment.
Freja, as a Dane, I've been following you for some years now. It's no secret because it's always interesting to see those new talents popping up. But for those who are not from Denmark, or maybe not really badminton geeks, who are you and Amalie actually?
We are a double pair and we've been playing together for many years now, and recently we have been doing very well in the senior circuit. We have been playing a lot together in the youth circuit, but now we are stepping up and playing senior.
Amalie, when I look back in the history books of Badminton Europe, your names is actually popping up quite some time. And now you're senior players, both of you. How has that step been from being a junior player to be a senior player?
It's a huge step, I think, because we are in the youth. We were very we won very much. So to become a senior and not win that many tournaments and that many matches, that has been a huge difference. But I think we have changed, and I think we are doing very well at the senior circuit right now.
Freja, the first time I was lucky to speak to you guys were at the World Championships in Basel after your first round. Freja, try to take us through that World Championships of yours. How was it actually to be you guys doing that week?
It was a huge experience. I didn't think we expect to do so well, but we had a good practice period before. So it was nice that we managed to play that good against some very good opponents. So that was a very nice experience for us.
Mm-hmm. Amalie, it also dragged a lot of attention to you guys. How was that?
That's nice. We are not used to it, so it was very nice to try that, especially with all the medias, and it was just crazy. It was a crazy week.
Freja, how was it to come home to your local club?
It was also very nice. They were talking about the World Championships and just cheering at us, and very nice.
Looking at the World Championship is one thing, but you actually also followed up with good results in the European circuit. Amalie, what does that actually tell you, that it was not just like one time short, good result at the Worlds and then average?
And that means that our level is very stable at the moment. We are playing not just one good match, we are playing many good matches and beating very well played pairs. So that tells a lot that we are on the right track right now.
And Freja, if we look on that track, we saw you in Belgium doing good. We saw you in Poland doing good. Do you feel that you and Amalie is actually ready to take the next step up for Super 100, Super 300? Of course, we're sitting here in Denmark right now ahead of the Denmark Open, which is a 750. But are you guys actually ready to already take the next step?
Yeah, I think we are. But I think we have proven that we are not too good, but that we have won a lot of the series. So maybe we're too good for that now. But I think that the challenge, we still need to win one to say that we are we're good enough to play only 100 and 300.
Amalie, do you agree?
Yeah, I think we played Dutch last week, which were a Super 100. So I think the Super 100 and maybe some 300s. But for now, I think we'll stick with that, and then we'll see how that turns out, and then maybe we'll take some in Asia. But right now we're also in school, so we have to be done with that before we go to Asia.
Yeah, Freja, that's school and badminton life. How is it? Because I can imagine that it would be quite cool just to play badminton when you are actually doing quite well, but you're also going to school.
Yeah, it's quite tough sometimes, just going right from practice to school and then home and then practice again. And I think it's very tough, but it's our last year, so I just think that we need to get through and then we can go all in at badminton.
So no more school after the summer break, Amalie?
No,
No?
we need to take. I need to take some years off and just play badminton and see how far we can get.
How about you, Freja? No more school for now?
Not for now, but
No?
yeah, I'll see how it goes and yeah, take it from there. But the next couple of years, I will do what we can do to become our very best.
But ladies, it's also quite of a chance to take
Yeah, it is.
because you could be injured tomorrow.
Yeah.
You could be done playing badminton tomorrow. Of course, you will still be in school, but half a year from now at least. Are you aware of the chance and the risk you take?
Yes, we know that it's a huge risk to play badminton, but I think that we have the potential to be very good and to win some tournaments, and then if it doesn't work out, then we'll take it from there and start some education. But for now, I think we're both ready to go all in on this women's double.
Yeah, I think it's important that we. I think we both know that we need to do this all in, because everyone else we're competing with, they're doing it only badminton. So we need to do it the same to play against them and win against them.
Why, Freja, do you believe that you guys are the next ones? Because that was actually what you told me and Basel. We are the next one. That was your quote. Why do you believe that you guys are the next one for Danish women's doubles?
I think we've proven that we have the potential, as Amalie said, that we can play against Lee and Shin and really pressure them, even though they are very much ranked over us. So, both that, but also the step we have been taking from last year. We have really improved our game very much due to, for example, the national center. It has given us a lot. So if we continue this, I think that we can go all the way.
What has it given you guys to go to the national training instead of only practicing club level?
It has given us so much, especially the tempo and the tactics. We have really improved our game since we started. I think it was like 3 years ago. We started at the National Center with one time and then built it up slowly so it didn't get too much in the beginning for us. And that has been very nice that we didn't start harsh with 5 times a week. Also because we went to school and still is. So, but it has given us a lot.
As far as I know, you guys both live in the Copenhagen area. Freja, what does it mean to you that the national training is actually not something that you need to move for, but you can actually still live, for instance, with your family and then travel to training and go back, so you don't have to move?
I think that gives us a huge opportunity to still do our school, but also the fact that we don't need to give it all up, if, for example, the school, but we still can, we build it up, so we didn't just go from 0 to 100, but we, taking it step by step. I think that's important to remember.
I really hope that you guys are the next one, not only for Denmark, but also for Europe, because we can never have too many of good women's doubles players for sure. But Amalie, who is actually your inspiration? Because right now, as I see, if we look for Denmark, Christina Pedersen, Camilla Yu, they're not here anymore. Sarah and Maiken have been struggling quite a lot, and there's actually not that many left. So who's basically your inspiration?
Of course, Christina and Camilla is some kind of inspiration for us, but I think we're going like our own way. We're not going in someone's footstep. I think we're doing what we are best at and what works best for us, and then we'll just take it from there and see how far it gets us.
What are you best at?
I think our tactical skills, but also our technical skills are very good compared to others. It's not a lie that we can both improve our physical strength, and I think if we really work on that, we can go very far.
Yeah, I think I've seen 15-20 matches of yours the last half a year, and it's clear to me that you need to do something on the physical level, Amalie. What are you guys doing?
We're doing a lot of physical training, and we're trying to improve that as much as we can, both strength and cardio, to improve it.
Do you think you guys do enough?
I think it can be hard to adjust it, because if we have a lot of tournaments, it's hard to keep it up because mainly we have to do it like 3 times a week, the strength. But if we have like tournaments every week or second week or something, it's very hard to keep doing that. So I think we do what we can, but I think we can do more if we really, yeah.
But I think like the period we have before the World Championship, that was a very good period for us physically. We at the World Championships we stood at our very best shape, both of us. So that period gave us so much for this whole season. So we are standing at a very good physical form right now.
But how is it for us? Because I actually think it's quite interesting what you say is that, of course, you guys want to play tournaments because that's basically what you practice for. But the training blocks are also important. How do you try to make a balance between these two things?
Of course, we select our tournaments very, we really discuss it because we can't just say, okay, we play that, because we need to make a plan. And I think it's important for us to, for example, we had this summer a long period, but also the winter period. We have like 1 month or something, and that's a lot when we play tournaments all fall and spring.
One thing is, of course, the plan and the scheduling. The economy is the second thing. It's not cheap traveling around. You do not travel much to Asia at the moment. That will come in the future, I'm sure. But Amalie, how do you guys fund all the travel that you do? Of course, you win tournaments and get prize money, but that's basically not enough. So how can you guys, in such a young age, actually fund this?
I think it's from the club and from Forza, and that's where we get the money. Right now, we don't have a main sponsor on because we don't need it. We are not in. We don't need money right now because we can make it work with the money we get. But it's always nice if we can get more money from a sponsor.
But is it something that you think about, Freja, that okay, we'll go Poland this week. The price is this. If we go Poland twice, we can actually play 2 tournaments instead of going, whatever, Dubai. Is that something that you actually look at?
I think that, we choose the tournaments in Europe, but I don't think that we can go to Asia or something because we can't fund it. It's not, we just not prioritize it right now, but I think if we would want to go to Asia, we wouldn't be stopped by the economy. No.
So it's not the company choosing what tournament you play.
No,
it's basically you guys choosing. Yeah,
it is.
That's how it's gonna be, isn't it?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, good. When I look down the list and draws, Amalie, I see you in 2 categories. Freja, I don't see you much in mixed doubles. What's the reason behind that?
I've been playing a lot of singles throughout my youth, but recently, like a half year ago, I decided to just play doubles. And I think that for now, I'm all right just playing doubles, but I want to play mixed at some point, but right now I just don't have a partner, and it's not something that I need to do. But maybe in the future, if I get the right partner, and it'll be...
And you got a partner, Amalie. Now you have Magelund. And as far as I can see, it's going pretty well. How is it to actually be back playing 2 categories again?
It's really nice because I like playing both mixed doubles and women's doubles, and I have not played mixed for over a year because me and Daniel didn't get into the tournaments. So it's very nice to be back in the mixed category, and that it went so well is very surprising because we didn't expect it. So it's very nice. That also means that we can get into the bigger tournaments that we also play women's doubles. So I don't have to play 2 different tournaments and have 2 different season points.
I'm not trying to create a conflict here, Freja, don't misunderstand me, but how is it for you to see that, okay, you're playing your women's doubles, but you also see Amalie actually going on court with Mikkel in the mixed double? How is that for you?
It's totally all right. I've been used to Amalie playing mixed, and I've been playing singles, so just that I decided not to play singles, that's just my... But I think it's great that they're doing great,
So no conflict here?
Not at all.
Not at all. That's good. That's good. Ladies, we spoke about it already at the World Championship, but it might not be everybody who has actually seen these interviews. And if you don't, you should, because they're actually quite good, these two young ladies in this interview. But the short-term goals, Amalie, of yours, for you and Freja, what are the short-term goals right now?
We don't have some kind of tournament goal or something like that. I just think our goal is to get in the best physical shape that we can and be the best of ourselves at tournaments, and then hopefully win maybe a challenge. I think is our next goal, because now we've won series, then we'd like to win a challenge and play some good matches and get some good wins at Super 100 and maybe Super 300.
And Freja, now it's not enough to say we're going to be the next one. What about the long-term goals? What's that big dream of you girls?
I think that we can both agree that we want to be in the Olympics in 24. But I think that's our long-term goal. It is,
We have seen one women's doubles from Denmark doing pretty good, Christina and Camilla. What is it that they did that motivated you to actually believe that you can be as good as they were? Because going to the Olympics, if you go to the Olympics as a Danish pair, you also expect actually to kind of get a medal.
What was the question?
Yeah, that's a good question, because I also dropped it myself. What was it that Christina and Camilla did that motivated you guys to know? Okay, we can actually go and be those next ones.
I think that they made it to the top. That a Danish women's double pair made it to the top. That motivated us to do our best. So we hopefully one day can be at the top of the women's double category.
Yeah, I also think we have been seeing them practicing at the National Center, and I think that we can get inspired by them, because the way they have been training and just being in that role they had, I think we can learn from that.
And what does it mean to you that they actually sit and watch back home in where they live right now? Because you can see actually that on their social media platforms that they're actually supporting. Amalie, how does that actually feel, knowing that the All Stars they're actually watching?
That's of course very nice that they are watching us. It's always nice to get knowledge from one of the best pairs from Denmark. So that's very nice.
Ladies, thank you very much for stopping by. We appreciate it. And thank you very much for watching. And don't forget to subscribe or to hit the OTT page of ours, and we will bring a podcast to you shortly.